it's been a journey to where if it expired today, I would not be disappointed, because I've come from an era that I'm proud of.
Make love to you, baby. Oh, yeah.
Got me a summer job working with a guy by the name of Tommy Calvert. Got me my first summer job. I was excited. My grandmother dropped me off, and later on, after getting summer job with Tommy, he also introduced me to the Davila family, which owned a radio station here called KEDA Radio, Jalapeno Radio, with Weta Pocus, Ricky Davila and the rest of the guys, and it was like an internship there. And I didn't do jingles because I really was not Spanish. I couldn't speak Spanish at the time, but I did little things around the station that introduced me to radio. And after getting my radio, my third class and with endorsement 9 license, I would always walk, when I would walk from De La Rosa over to Woolsworth on the corner of Houston and downtown there, across from the old post office building, I would walk around to Travis Street where KAPE radio was, which a lot of people would drive by and wave at the jocks in the window, and walk by and wave at the jocks in the window. That was Cherry Man, that was Joe Gunn, that was Rudy Green, that was Jess Sesmo, and a number of guys. Doc Holliday was doing radio, Moselle Wilson. All of these were early radio pioneers here, and having my radio license, but I was intern over at KEDA with Rick Davila then. So this particular afternoon, I walked by, and I would always go by and speak to Rudy Green. And one particular afternoon, I went by the station. I would always come by to speak because I told him I wanted to get in radio. And this particular afternoon, I walked on the side of the post office and took that little right turn and went into to the station. And he says, "Waiters, come here." So I went in, followed him around the wall, went in the back. He said, "Go get your key made." And I didn't know what the key was for. So I went over to Woolsworth, got me one of them big, huge donuts. Tommy knows what I'm talking about. They used to have these big jelly glazed donuts that you buy. They're huge, man. You can feed a family of 5 with one donut. But I got the donut and got me a drink, soda pop, and walked back with the key. And I said, "Hey, Mr. Green, here are the keys." He said, "One of those keys is yours. And you're going to start Saturday morning." And man, Tommy, he gave me that key. And when I walked out of the building, I was just like boo-hooing. Walking from there back to tell your dad them that I'd gotten hired by Cape Radio, which was really the local popular AM sun up to sundown station. And I was truly, truly blessed. And I was overexcited, and I was forever in debt to Tommy, because him and my cousin Bobby Roberts, which passed away a few years ago, they also got me a situation where I performed Take Pride in the East Side and all of these different events that got me exposure. But nothing as big as radio.
Get on your feet and let's go to the hole in the ground, y'all. Don't make me party by myself.
Tell me about some of the artists that you have worked with.
Well, Bobby Womack, Betty Wright, Bobby Bland. I produced Latimore 3 years ago. Man, I've worked with, you name them. I've opened for a number of them. Clarence Carter, the Manhattans, Shirley Murdoch, Zapp. My Hole in the Wall remix was with one of Zapp's members. Just to name a few. I work with everyone. I have to be really honest, from which God has taken me from the projects in 2402 Del Rear. I've been on the Tom Joyner cruise. I was invited there. Hole in the Wall took me there. with Babyface, Charlie Wilson, Frankie Beverly. I've worked with a number of times. I've worked with everyone, a lot of the hard hitters in the business. I've worked with them, and I can honestly say to my fans and my friends and everyone here in San Antonio that God has really taken me from ground level to another level that I had no idea that I would get here. When I first began, I was opening for Johnny Taylor, Tyrone Davis, Little Milton, and those guys has passed away, and right now Mel Waiters is considered one of the new legends out there now, which I really was trying to define legend, but I'm blessed. I'm loved from here to state of Maryland to the Carolinas to my hottest markets right now is North and South Carolina, Florida, Georgia. It's just a real nationwide thing. I go everywhere. June 26th is a real big event for me. I'm closing for the Monterey Blues Festival in Monterey, California, which is a real top of the line event. And the OJs are there the Friday night, and then I'm closing the Saturday night. So I work Reno every year for the Reno Festival. I do a lot of festivals, and I tour every year for 3 months out of the year. I do a real strong tour that lasts for about 3 months, and then I do work continuously actually out the year. I'm a working audience, but once again, God has taken Melvin Waiters from the East Terrace Projects to, boy, in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea with Tom Joyner, looking down at dolphins and some blue water that I had no idea, eating syrup sandwiches and ketchup sandwiches from Vivian Waiters, that I would make it that far. And I'm blessed and honored.